Hi YouTube, it's me, Justine. A couple big things. First off, I know my videos, I really haven't done very many. So I'm going to try to do more than just basically check-ins. I know there's a lot more going on than that, and I really don't know why I've not been making more. But, alright, some stats. So I am currently working on my 6 months prior. I'm supposed to have 6 months of supervised weight loss with a nutritionist to be eligible to qualify for a gastric bypasses, which is what I'm working towards. All right, so I started on 12/21 at 15. So in December I weighed 286.5. That is my absolute highest weight that I am aware of, but I'm pretty sure even if it was higher than that, it wasn't very much higher than that. Currently today, April 5th, 2016, I am 269.5, so I've lost 17 pounds. I'm actually pretty excited about that. Of course, everyone wants it to be more, but I'm still proud of what I've lost. I mean, I bought jeans in February for Valentine's Day when I went on a date with my husband. And they were a little tight on me then, and they're getting very baggy, especially in my legs. Not so much my stomach. My stomach just doesn't seem to be going away very much. My face still looks as big to me. I mean, ugh, I hate that thing. Anyway, I guess there's been a couple really big developments. Sorry, I sound like breaking news. There's been a couple of really big things that have actually happened in March. March, after I made my last video, I ended up going and seeing my primary care physician. I don't remember if I put this in my other video. Anyway, if I did, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself. So anyway, I found out in March, I went to the doctor because I was having some swelling, and I was constantly thirsty. I'm talking, I was drinking, big bottles of water. I was drinking like 15 of those a day. It was ridiculous. Of course, I was peeing every 3 minutes, and it was just kind of really getting on my nerves, and I just had a constant thirst. It never went away. It was literally constant. I would wake up in the middle of the night and I was thirsty, and I've never had that issue. Like even when I was pregnant, even when I've been sick, I've never had that issue to where I am just constantly thirsty. So I made a doctor's appointment, and they decided it would be best to go ahead and run a blood panel. I hadn't had one in a while. So, at that appointment, I actually found out that my asthma is in fact never been gone. So all that lovely wheezing I get that I feel is a cold really isn't a cold. I still have asthma. Except for now, it's worse than it ever was. So I have to have an inhaler every day that I have to use in the morning. And then I have an albuterol inhaler that I have to use for like rescue. So I have that now. I guess I've always had it, but I thought I grew out of it in my 20s. I was wrong. Now, as far as my lab stuff, I ended up having to make a follow-up appointment because I got that dreaded, "Hello, this is your doctor's office calling. We'd like you to schedule a new appointment because your labs." Yeah. So, my lab stuff didn't come back so great. My triglycerides were high. My good cholesterol was actually sucky. And, found out that I have a metabolic syndrome and I am pre-diabetic. Go figure. So all my attempts at losing weight before actually having I guess a major issue aside being, obese, morbidly obese, I guess. I guess I didn't ever actually... I thought I was that person, that it wasn't going to be me. I wasn't going to have that problem, and I will be damned if I'm going to let myself get to that point to where I have something that is linked to my obesity. And I was wrong. I'm not sure how long, and that's just it. You know, I'm not sure how long I was actually pre-diabetic, because I'm not very good about, oh, I'm thirsty, let's go to the doctor. I mean, I waited. I mean, I thought it was just changes in my body, like craving water. And I mean, I crave fruit now, so I figured, you know, you can crave water, and I was wrong. So figured that out, and he said not to take anything right now. So I guess we just kind of have to, he said basically, since I am working towards gastric bypass, that the gastric bypass will actually help alleviate that issue, and it will also help with my metabolic syndrome. So, next big thing. Yesterday and today, I actually went to my bariatric clinic. Yesterday, I just seen the nutritionist, and oddly enough, I lost like a whole pound from yesterday till today. I had to be weighed twice. So yesterday I was like 270.5, and today I was 269.5. So I'll take it. Anyway, she said my food is good. The only thing that she wants changed in my journals that she didn't like, I use my Fitness Pal for my logs, is instead of having like a granola bar, have a protein bar. So I'll switch that, but my food's been good. I've been doing really well with that. Excuse me. Today, I actually finally got to meet my surgeon, and I've never met him. I mean, I seen him at the, what's it called? It's like an informational seminar. You go to it. Like our bariatric center in my area requires you to go to one of those seminars before you can make an appointment to start seeing the nurse practitioner, the doctors, and everybody else there. So that was the first time I seen him. But today I actually got to have, you know, one-on-one, you know, talk with him. My husband actually got to go. He took a vacation day because, you know, as many videos as I make him watch, it's different than actually hearing it from an actual doctor. So I'm very happy he got to go with me. Mm-hmm. So we went to that, and he asked me, you know, what surgery I was leaning towards, and I told him I wanted to have the gastric bypass, Roux-en-Y. And he asked me what led me to that, and I told him my thoughts, and basically, you know, everything I just told you. You know, I originally, before I found out about the metabolic syndrome and being pre-diabetic and everything, it was because, you know, I had a higher amount of weight to lose. I would like to be about 130, 135, and I weigh 260 right now. So that, and I also wanted to basically have dumping syndrome. Sugar is a big thing for me. That's my one big weakness, whether it's having a bowl of cereal before bed. I love sweet stuff. I've never been a real salty fan. So I told him that, and then he seen my lab stuff about my metabolic syndrome, my pre-diabetic. I have really bad acid reflux already, and I have asthma. And he agreed to the sleeve is probably not best for me because I already have really bad really bad reflux, so there's no point. He said generally people that have the sleeve end up with actually worsened reflux. I have been dealing with reflux since I had my first kid, and he is 12. I do not want it anymore. So, I mean, if that's going to alleviate that or make it somewhat better, I'm all for it. So he did agree with me that gastric bypass is my best option, especially because of being pre-diabetic now and the metabolic syndrome. Lost my train of thought. Sorry. I keep looking down. I have some notes, but apparently those are failing me now. When I seen Brad today, Brad is he's our trainer. I always want to call him a physical therapist, but he's not even close to that. Anyway, seeing him today, and we talked about the color run and trying to change up my fitness a little bit. Right now I pretty much just walk. I do a little bit of resistance bands, and I was trying to go to the gym, but it's gorgeous out right now. Well, granted, Indiana got slammed with like snow, 50-degree weather, and like it was like spring, summer, and fall all in one freaking day, and winter. It was ridiculous. So, aside from that, we've had really nice weather. So I've been really enjoying going on walks like around our block. We live near a lake, so it's really kind of nice just going outside. I hate when it gets really hot out, so I am loving that spring is here, even though we just had snow. Sorry, my eye's bothering me. So we kind of discussed trying some things because I've previously mentioned too, I have really bad knees and hips. My knees more so. So we actually asked if there was anywhere nearby that I could go swimming. And hello, again, live in Indiana. It's not like I'm going to run down to the ocean or the lake yet. It's way too cold. And there's actually a hotel near my area. It's literally like 10 minutes from my house and like 45 seconds from my work. So, and they actually, you're allowed to, you pay like $5 a person right now to go in and you can go swimming. So I am going to make myself a goal to go swimming at least 3 times a week right after work. I get out of work at 1:25. I would like to swim for half an hour to an hour every day. So that's kind of my goal. I know their pool is going to be shut down for 2 weeks because it's a saltwater pool, not a chlorine pool, and they're putting in a shower for it. So, unfortunately, I have to wait 2 weeks, and I think it closes sometime this week. I'll have to call them to double check, or maybe it's the 19th. I don't know. I just seen a sign for it the other day. Excuse me. So I want to do that with my fitness. This month I also, I signed up to do the color run on the 23rd in Fort Wayne. So me, my daughter, my niece, and my sister-in-law are all going to go do that. And it's apparently at the crack ass of dawn. I'm not a morning person, so it's ought to be great. My daughter's not either, so we're going to do fabulous. This month in general, I've kind of wanted, and I've touched base a little bit on this, outside factors as far as things that could stall your weight loss or maybe make you stress eat. I would like to kind of touch base on that. I have been having a pretty stressful situation in terms of we're handling a couple things right now, and I so want to go in to talk more on it, and I will. But I need to wait a little bit longer, and you'll completely understand why I've been so stressed out. So, I will try to be more conscious to at least maybe do a video once a week to kind of update on how I am, what's going on, maybe even where my weight is at home. Because currently I've really only been following, what the scale is at my doctor's office, which there's like a 2-pound difference between theirs, 2.5 pounds between theirs and mine. So, I don't know. I would just like to, thank all you that are actually watching. And, if there's something you want to know, again, just let me know. Feel free. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.